I don't have to give any sort of credence to anything you say because you slandered me. And I said, when did I slander you? Never heard. I don't recall ever saying anything about Geek, especially something that you might consider slander.
I don't remember you slandering it. Geek's not really that important. Doesn't get talked about very much. He tries to insert himself in all this shit, but nobody really fucking deals with him.
Yeah, well, you've expressed a lot of opinions about it, Geek, but I have more of a problem with Warski personally.
Yeah,
because I watched him live flag people on his stream. I watched him dox failure.
Geek is the cheerleader.
That,
That's it.
That came out of Warski's mouth, not Geek's.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame somebody else for somebody else's actions, Andy. I'm not going to blame failure for something Tonka said. I'm not going to blame Warski for some Geek for something that Andy did. Personal responsibility. That's how it's supposed to work.
Bullshit. Nobody has what? What? No way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What you're responsible for, I'm responsible for, champ.
What you responsible for, I'm responsible for, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Let's go, champ. Shit. It's killing me. It's brutal, but it's killing me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. These are the special rules we get for special boys. That's what, earlier in the year, someone was pointing out how, this is a conversation I had earlier today. Someone's saying, well, God, it's not. What are you talking about? Jim's change. Jim's not going to make videos about deplatforming and shit on YouTube. That thing that he said that there was no. Don't worry about that. Talking about that earlier in the year so he could go at Sargon. Oh, don't worry about that. No, that's what he's making videos on so that he can avoid talking about all the shit that his boys are doing. He's like, oh, they're not my boys. They're not my boys. Are you sure about that? Because there might be tweets out there where you were saying that Ralph and them were your boys. Because you got real loose with your language there toward the end. You got real loose with your language. You didn't slip up and say friend or anything like that. But you certainly were proud of your capos, weren't you? So proud of your people you had built, and now you have to run away from them because they're laughing stocks. Good job.
Has he though?
Well, is he on their shows? The last stream Jim was on that I heard about was a fucking CRP stream. While Ralph sits there on stream, he's screaming for Jim to please come on. Yeah, let's try to get Jim on. Yeah, your crowd they're losing their mind because you borrowed the Jim crowd. You don't have an audience of your own. You are borrowing his. Enjoy that.
I mean, it's been a while. But Metokur has come and gone many times.
Mm-hmm.
When he's around, he does seem to, go on the Retort a lot. Or at least he did the last time he was around. Now I'm not seeing him around so much. Maybe he's got a real life. I don't know.
Press X to doubt.
I don't know anything about it. So
he's not that important for me to look it up. I don't press X to doubt on that. Someone said Geek's dog gets depressed when he gets home. That's mean. That's just mean. Wait, hold on. Someone said, "Oh, you're saying Metokur is moving to Texas? Why would he move? It's no big deal to get doxxed. What is he so afraid of? Jesus Christ! Don't move. Come on."
Apparently, there's nothing wrong with doxing.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doxing. Now it's happening. Nothing's wrong with it. What is with these people? It's almost like that thing they said about Sargon. You know, once Sargon got doxxed, it didn't matter if people got doxxed with him. It's almost like Jim and them think the same thing. Once they get doxxed, it doesn't matter if it happens to anybody. That's funny. The goalpost on wheels, if you will.
I'm not sure whether Jim has ever like openly made a stance saying that he has nothing wrong with doxing, but I know Ralph has, and so has Josh Moon from Kiwi.
No, hold on. Here's the thing with Ralph. He sees nothing wrong with doxing unless it's time to bitch about AIU or Kraut or anybody else. He doesn't care about doxing until it's time to bitch.
Oh, he said on his show many times he does not think that there is anything wrong with doxing.
Yeah. He can say that. But then he'll also say that it's horribly wrong when someone else does it. It's a hell of a contradiction. It's a textbook contradiction. Textbook contradictory motherfuckers. My original stance on the problem with all the doxing and shit going on before, it was because everybody was lying to the people that they were calling their friends. Lying to all these fucking people, being shitty about all this stuff just for fucking because.
Ralph in the chat, he corrected me, and he said that he didn't care about doxing.
Okay, then say Kraut didn't do anything wrong. If you don't care about doxing right now, just say Kraut did nothing wrong.
I'm pretty sure I remember you saying, I've been doxed, I don't give a fuck about it, I don't see anything wrong with doxing. But, you know...
Ralph spends a lot of time listening to my show.
If I'm wrong, you know, I suppose I'd have to go back and have a look, but...
Ralph is talking about how nuance escapes people. Nuance like, I'm glad your baby's dead. You nuanced. You're such a big brain, Ralph. You're so fucking big brain, motherfucker.
The
nuance escapes these people. Listen to this smug fuck. Sargon smug? Nuance escapes these people. Oh, that fart smells good. Oh, that smart smells good. Are you fucking better than us, Ralph? Anna Ralph Sparian, are you fucking better? Are you fucking better than us? You're fucking better. No, Ralph, I'm not mad. I'm making fun of you. You're mad. That's why you're watching the show. You stay mad now because you get made fun of on a platform that matters while you sit there and gather up unicorns on Stream Me.
Just having a joke at my expense, and I'm a salty little bitch. But now that you're doing it, you're mad.
Sorry, my vocabulary stretches from beyond. Oh, does it, Ralph? You're so smart you had a breath holding contest? Oh, you're a big brain there, Ralph. You're such a big brain. That's why you don't understand the difference between me being a fighter on the card and the promoter of the fight, right? You're such a big brain, Ralph. You so big-brained, buddy. Is your brain as big as you are? Do you have a 5'7" brain as well? You got that big 5'7" brain, bud? You gonna put a tape measure up to put your brain next to it? Big brain, Ralph. Nuance escapes these people. I'm fucking better than you. I'm the Ralph Retort. I'm fucking better than you. It's a bad day. Why don't you come in and then run away and gather some more boulders there, Ralph?
Yeah, if you'd like to make an appearance and, you know, say nothing and then leave.
Get some of that liquid courage up, Ralph. You've got a whole $500, Ralph. Oh, I unfortunately, it seems that Streamy's not working out so hot. Why don't you get out some big boy money, Ralph? Let's talk about big boy money. Put down the 500. Let's talk about big boy money. We don't deal in unicorns in the grown-up world. Let's talk about big boy money. Why don't you put down some big boy money? Instead it, Ralph. You a big baller. You a baller, Ralph. A whole $500. Get fucked. You got any big boy money? You and fucking Mr. Make-A-Wish with your big throwing downs there. Big money here.
Are you sure you want to bet money, Ralph? I mean, you've already bet your credibility, whatever you had left.
It'll be especially for you. Fucking mom's house, and I have to put a tape measure up on the fucking wall to prove you're not 5 feet tall.
I was gonna say, wouldn't you already have one lying around?
We waiting, Ralph. What you gonna put up? You gonna put up any big boy money? How about I'll put down enough for a ticket to where you can actually have your wife in the same continent as you? How about that one? I'll put down enough money to where you can actually visit your wife. Where'd he go?
Were you gonna make a counter offer?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to put down big boy money. I told him I'd put down enough money for him to... Come on. Considering I flew her out 5 times... you saw your wife a whole 5 times this year? You saw your wife a whole 5 times? I wouldn't have admitted that. But how much is it? How much big boy money are you going to put up? It costs you $1,000 to see your wife? Jesus Christ, I can get you laid for less than that at the Bunny Ranch in Vegas, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, he pays more to get laid than... Do you remember when it all came out about that DSP dude and how much he paid to get laid? It was ridiculous numbers. These are comparable. This is comparable.
Fair, though, when you look at the person that's trying to buy the product, sometimes the price increases.
Jesus. Jesus.
I mean, I'm sure the average person will get charged a lot less than DSP.
Yikes. So he said it costs about $1,000, $900. This guy spent almost $5,000 getting laid this year. Well, Tipster, yeah, I know that the DSP hooker shit was a hoax, but Ralph's talking about actually spending $5,000 to get laid 5 times this year. $5,000. Wow.
It's a lot of money.
Spending up to $9,000 per lay. That's rough.
Wonder how many times
That's
see you
rough.
next year now that you're on Stream Me and not YouTube.
Oh, he said, no, she stayed for 120 days total. No. She was here for like 120 days. No. No, it's just she was here. Okay, fine. So, just out of curiosity from Crucial Bunny, is that where all the money was going that you could have paid Zidane and Gator? Is that where it all went?
When you fly your wife in, I'll fly your wife in, Ralph.
Knoxville to London on the 19th cost almost $3,000.
Holy shit.
Ralph said he makes more money than this shit. Ralph, you don't make that much fucking money, son. We've talked about how much money you fucking make. And it fucking dropped as soon as you were dumb enough to show everybody on your stream how much you made. It ain't been that much since.
You don't get it, though. He's winning the Stream Me contest every week.
He's winning the Stream Me contest, yes. Good job. You won the Stream Me contest, Ralph. Big winner.
Maybe that's why Andy moved back to YouTube. Because
you got us,
not
Ralph.
only he can, but, he wasn't winning the Stream Me contest.
Ralph is fucking ECW, sitting outside the barrier screaming at WWE events that don't let him in. Sitting at fucking house shows. We're better than you. Motherfucker, you broadcast the 4 homes. Shut up. Fucking Stream Me.
Technically, he is on YouTube. there are those, mirror channels.
Well, he's building other channels and stuff. He's gonna have to pull a Keemstar. Oh, that's not really my channel. That's not really my channel. It's not a take. He spent $5,000 almost to get laid this year.
Well, Nora is currently finishing her doctorate, I believe. I believe it's her doctorate in biomedicine at university. That's why she's still in the UK.
Is the only female anyone is allowed to talk about Vamp? Is that the only female it's okay to talk about? Can we go ahead and get that out of the way? All these fucking white knights. Must white knight from any jokes. Must white knight from any going anybody. Ralph is talking about how he got 1.6K on an archive channel. Dude. That's not you.
No.
And you're bragging about 1.2K live. You were getting 8,000 15 minutes ago. That's a 90% drop, bud.
Still though, didn't you read that?
That's a ridiculous percentage of droppage.
Ralph is getting 1.6K from an archive channel, even though Ralph has been apparently kicked off YouTube. Isn't that ban evasion?
That would be ban evasion. That's a damn shame. But nobody flags anything. Don't worry about it. It's a shame.
In other news, Sargon got his Patreon, showered. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Sargon got his Patreon kicked off. Woo! Oh, hold on. Gunther says that Vamps in the community, Nora is a viewer. Bullshit. Nora's been on my streams before. Fuck off. Nora's been on streams. She gets on streams all the time. You can't step in and step it. Fuck that.
Akuju. Seriously? You can't even come up with your own name for me, Ralph. You got to steal from the fags in your Discord.
Ralph doesn't have an original thought in his head, unfortunately.
Akuju, Abojin. I've heard it all before. You're not being original. I expected more from you.
It's funny going back and forth with Ralph in chat because he's too fucking scared to call in because he got showed to be a fucking liar the other day. You remember
that? I remember that. Apparently we misinterpret the events though.
So he wasn't really looking for boulders?
Well, when he clicked on the link, it was an accident. So he didn't know it put him in the waiting room, even though he was complaining about being in the waiting room for a minute because he was talking to Caligula. And then being on live for 5 minutes after the red carpet got rolled out for His Majesty, just left.
Just ran.
May or may not have coincided with something that was on the screen. I can't say for sure. Didn't like having to wait. I'm not sure which one it is. Can it be both?
Maybe. Maybe.
Would you like the link, Ralph?
I love how you said that. Do you want a link, bud? Oh, anyway, gonna go do a graving stream. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. He said maybe outdraw, dude. If it's fucking Gator streams, it ain't outdrawing much of shit.
So not only are you not gonna put down a real bet, you're not gonna come in. You're not gonna run. You're gonna jump in chat.
Are you gonna go suck at The Witcher again? You gonna go lose? Come on.
Are you gonna have your wife tell you how to play it?
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, she had to tell him how to play it.
Okay, I won't lie. I've had Vamp tell me how to play games. For that, that's fair game, Ralph. All right, you can have the woman tell you how to play games. I will.
But why is he leaving? I thought he was going to make a big boy bet.
He did run from the big boy bet. I mean, Ralph was a Bernie bro, says a viable ninja.
I mean, Andy's going to win on Jan 19th, isn't he, Ralph? I mean, you're sure of it. So it's not like you've got anything to lose. Why not?
Will you put down big boy money? I put down big boy money. Let's go, champ. You know what views I value myself on? The views I hold as a person. You know, them views I have. Not the views on a fucking YouTube video or a YouTube channel. That's not. I'm good. Where'd he go?
I guess
he ran away from the bet. He went to go play video games. He's got some boulders to collect in Minecraft, guy.
He's got games to play, streams to do, money to earn.
That's some shit.
Man.